All right, guys, today's video I'm going to show you how I tie the Santee Cooper rig for dragging baits out here catfishing. I'm not going to concentrate much on the knots, just how I rig it and why I rig it that way. Out here on Taylorsville Lake today, I'm doing all right. So I got a 33-inch fish and a 43-inch fish, or no, a 31-inch fish and a 43-inch fish. I start out on this rig though, I go through the front of the hook, and these are Mustad Demon circle hooks, 10/0 fine wire, and then I just make that loop, and then I wrap it just however how many times. Actually I started doing 7, but I'm not real worried about it. The only reason I do 7's Richard Jean, the fishing machine, said that. He said everything in the Bible's 7, so he goes 7 with that wrap. So I just started kind of doing that, but 5 to 7, 8, you can do 10 if you want to. It don't really make a difference as long as you get over about 4. Like I said, the knot tying's not a big part of it, and then I just pull it tight. Everybody fusses at me not cutting my tag ends off. The fish don't know that tag end's there. And then Demon Dragons, rattles. These are the dollar spooks off Amazon. I don't think the fish can see color, especially here in this lake. This lake is muddy. I mean, it's never clear, ever. But I like to do these. If you'll notice on the front, the eye comes off like the bottom, and then the back, it comes off straight. I always put the back part toward my hook, go through it, through the middle one. If I can do it, I'm shaking. It's a little bit cold out here, it rained on me. And then when I get to the front one, I go through it, pull it tight, and then I go through it again. And that keeps this from sliding. Now, a lot of people put tape on them. That's just something else I have to keep in my kayak. I keep tape in here, but it's somewhere in the bottom of my tackle bag. And then once you get that, you can slide it, but it takes some effort. I mean, I'm having to pull on that a little bit. And I usually go, today I'm going about 5-6 inches away from my hook. Just depends on how far off the bottom you want to keep it. And then attach that to my main line. I've already got my swivel tied on here. That's just an improved clinch knot. So I think it's a 100-pound swivel. I buy them at the local tackle shop. I think they're, I don't know, they're like 10 or 15 in a pack for $5 or $6. And then I attach the main line to my swivel. Same improved clinch knot. I'm not really worried about these knots. There's so many people got knot time videos that if you want to watch a knot time video, you can learn from somebody that's a lot better at it than me. Usually I go about 5 twists on them. Always wet that knot before you pull it tight. And then I buy these little sinker clips. They're about the same clip as what's on a sinker slide. It's hard to get that camera to pick that up, but they're just the same clip that's on a normal sinker slide. And I unclip it all the way on both ends and then run it all the way up on the swivel in the top on my mainline side of my swivel. It's hard to do all this with your hands cold. And then latch that part back, and you end up with this. This is my main line up here. This is my line going to my hook, my leader line. And then I just take the other part of that, and that's how I attach my Santee drifter. And then just close it back. So you end up with this. Is what you end up with. And I very rarely snag these up. This is the first one I've lost in like 3 weeks of fishing 3 or 4 days a week. And you got spook, demon dragon, whatever you want to call it. And then I cut my bait and put it on there. Now I like to drag with head pieces. I'll show y'all one of them if I can get one out. I just take a regular shad, whatever I'm using for bait. And right now I'm running pretty big baits because I'm out here looking for big fish. So I take, that'll be a chunk of bait. And then I hook it, and I try to come out the center right between their eyes, right in the bottom, right in that little V, and then try to go out the center right between their eyes, right on top of their head. And there's a hard spot there that makes it hard to get through, and that'll keep you from dragging your bait off. I drag with body sections sometimes, but they're bad to twist and knot up when you're dragging with them. And then I just take that, throw it out, and let her ride. Sometimes when you cast them out, if you don't watch, the bait will wrap around the demon dragon and the dragon weight. And actually, if I'm in deep water, I'm in 10 foot of water right now. If I'm in deep water, I'll actually thumb it and drop it down to the bottom. And that to me, that keeps it from knotting up. And this is just my way of doing things. It ain't right, wrong, or in the middle. It's just my way. But maybe that'll help give you guys a little bit of tips to how I catch some of these monster fish. I've got, this week I've got 3 fish in the 40-inch range. One of them was a PB of 46 inches, but I didn't get anything on video. I don't have my camera mounts and stuff done for the kayak yet, so. But maybe that'll help you guys out somewhere down the road. I'll catch you guys in the next one.